Good afternoon or good evening, whichever one it is. Probably more evening. I just want to do a quick vlog for you guys, kind of recap of what I did this weekend. I flew out to California and met one of my really good friends out there, Rick, and we had a really good time. We went to Disneyland, which I hadn't been there in a couple years, so it was nice to actually see it again. Plus, it was Halloween, so I got to see all of the Halloween decorations. Haunted Mansion was decorated for the night before Christmas. Main Street had their big Mickey pumpkin out where the Christmas tree was at, or is at, and it was just really a really good time. Couple things that occurred, which I think is good. One, I actually got to meet Brian Hall. I will link him down below so you can kind of see his YouTube page as well. Oh, I just really got bright. Well, it's because I'm turning. So now you get to see my nice golden beard. Oh, another thing. Don't do this. Don't video cam and drive. It's not very safe, but I'm doing it. Don't do it. Don't follow my direction. So, but anyway, I got to meet Brian. I believe it's Hull, Hullo. So I'll link him down below. He is a fantastic voice guy. So he does a lot of Disney voices, Mickey, Minnie. I think he's working on Donald from what I can remember from his videos. Goofy. He does the princesses. I mean, he's just a fantastic guy. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really express that because I felt like I was taking up his time because he was with his family at Disneyland. But it was really good to meet him. So very nice guy. Very just a nice guy. So again, check down below. I will try to tag his Facebook on the post below. Second thing was, I was the day I got there. It was probably in the afternoon, late afternoon or so, and I was really thirsty. And I wanted something bubbly, but I didn't want to have soda or anything like that. So I know there's diet soda and whatever, but I didn't really want like a soda. So I actually got a Monster Zero. I know it's probably not the healthiest, but it was still good. So there we go. So I went to Pizza Port, which is right there by Space Mountain, and quickly got a Monster. You know, they're probably about $6 or so. And I'm slowing down. They're probably about $6 or so. And I was like, I'm thirsty. I don't care. I'll just get it. So grabbed one, went up to the cashier, and the cashier was just like, "Is that all you're getting?" I was like, "Well, that's kind of rude." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, don't worry about it." Which then I felt bad about thinking that. But yeah, he actually paid for my Monster. So that was kind of cool. So yay, free drinks. And then when I actually met up with my friend that evening, we grabbed something to eat, and they were taking a little longer to prepare his food. So they ended up giving me a free dessert, which I'm like, well, that's another score. So I got a free Monster and a free wedding cake from the Haunted Mansion. And it was a really cool wedding cake because it's white. Obviously, it's white cake, but it had cherry in it. So it really looked like when you cut into it, that the layers were actually bleeding. And it had kind of cherry blood on top. And I mean, it was just a really cool cake. It was pretty good. I mean, the flavor of the cherry was good in the cake. I wasn't too fond of the icing. But I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of taste to it, but it wasn't too sweet. The icing wasn't too sweet, which is a good thing because sometimes those cakes can have some really sweet icing. But this one wasn't sweet at all, so that's a good thing. So yeah, I ended up getting 2 free items at Disneyland when I went for the first day. So I got to thinking, and I kind of wanted to do this when I got to Disneyland, but I just didn't know how I was gonna to do it, which was just to buy somebody their meal. And I didn't want to be weird and be like, hey, I'm gonna buy your meal today, but I just didn't want to present that, or at least present it that way. So the next evening, I was there again, and I went to Pizza Port again to get another Monster. Not to get a free one, but just to get another Monster. And behind me was, I don't know if he was a single dad or kind of, I don't know what, but he had a little girl that he was trying to juggle with 2 kids' meals. And I mean, he had 2 pizzas, 2 chocolate milks, 2 fruit bowls. He was trying to carry that. He was trying to carry his daughter as well. And I was like, you know what? This is probably the perfect time for me to do what I wanted to do. So I ended up paying for his meal without him really knowing. I told the cashier, I was like, hey, let me just get the guy behind me, because he's juggling food and his daughter, so I'm just going to go ahead and pay for his meal. Don't tell him. You can tell him that it's paid for, but don't tell him who it was. So yeah, it was just kind of like a pay it forward. Since I got a couple things free at Disney, I wanted to go ahead and just do that for somebody else who looked like they could need it at the time, which in his case, juggling a tray of food, juggling his kid, I was just like, I'm just gonna pay it. So I ended up paying it. Made me feel good. Hopefully it kind of made his day, so it was a good thing. So yeah, that was Disneyland. And then yesterday was just kind of a cool, relaxing day. We stayed in Long Beach. My friend had the day off, so he had a I think he had a dentist appointment in the morning, but anyway, so we just kind of hung out for a little bit. We drove around Long Beach, then we went down to Huntington Beach, and just kind of spent the day just relaxing and not really doing much. It was nice to see the ocean again, because I did live in California for a couple of years, almost 20 years ago. So, it's just nice to go out and see the ocean and just kind of chill. So, yeah. So that's what I did. So I'm back in Colorado. I'm actually driving home, and can't wait to see my little puppies and my kitties, Bella and Ava, see how they're doing, and hopefully they didn't get into too much mischief when I was gone. Yeah, I'm excited to go see them and just have a nice evening, just kind of relaxing. So yeah. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment them below. Subscribe with the little bell as well, and feel free to forward all this to friends, family, whatever. Again, I'm trying to get as many followers as possible. That way, when I get a certain amount, I can actually go live to these areas that I'm wanting to go to. My goal next year is to actually go to all the Disney parks, if I can. It really depends on my friend and me able to get flight benefits. I'm hoping he allows me to do that again. But if he does, that is my goal, to go to every single Disney park that they have. So Paris, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Disneyland, Disney World, and Tokyo. So that is my goal. So hopefully I can do that next year. And if I can get enough subscribers, I will go live to each and every one of those places. If not, hopefully I will get a better camera, because right now I'm using my iPhone 10 to do all of this, and I'm really not, I don't have an editing because I don't have a computer. It's just technology allows us to do everything on our phones now. So once I'm able to actually start getting a bunch of subscribers, I can go live here, and I'm going to also try to get a better camera and editing software system so I can actually do this a little bit more quote-unquote professionally, if you want to say. So yeah, that's it. I hope everyone is doing well. So pay it forward, and you guys have a good evening. Talk to you soon.